Hello and welcome everybody to race 13 of 2020 here. We're driving as Kevin Harvick, as you know, and we are leading the points. We lost 5 to Brad Keselowski after our more than, I'm gonna call it deserved second place, with our little old broken race car there out there at Martinsville last time out. Brad scored his 3rd win of the season there. Currently sits, as I said, 27 behind. Larson is 177 back, so pretty much the lowest I can fall today if I have a bad run. Brad has a really good run. Is 2nd in points. Bowman 192 back, and Blaney almost 200. So we're looking good, sitting pretty here at Charlotte. We're running good at the speedways. Obviously, the Coke 600 is a speedway race. Next time out at Kansas will be a speedway race. Michigan as well, and then comes the big unknown at Sonoma, the road course, because I haven't turned a single lap around the modded version of Sonoma I use. I will though within the next couple of days. So with that being said, let's jump right into the 2nd third of this season at the Coke 600. Let's go.
Drivers, start your engines.
Oh, how I haven't heard this, how long I haven't heard this completely fucked up command in a while. Penske front row, Blaney, Logano, your front row starters. Kyle Busch, my teammate Eric Almirola, Austin Dillon, your top 5. Elliott, Benedetto, Custer, so Cole there having a good couple of qualifying runs here. Qualified 9th at Martinsville. And Truex, the defending race winner. And Reddick, your top 10. I actually had a look at it just because I was interested. All 4 rookies 20th, 21st, 22nd, and 20th, 21st, 22nd, and 23rd. Yeah, I got my math there for a second in points. At the moment, leading the rookie points is Christopher Bell, then it's Reddick, then it's Chauhan Nemechek, and then it is Cole Custer. So Custer obviously trying to kind of overcome the deficit there to Nemechek, who arguably is running the inferiorest equipment. Oh, I also forgot Brendan Poole exists. He's currently 33rd, the last driver to have completed all races so far.
Get ready now.
Yeah, 80 laps. I've talked for the whole pace lap. Doesn't happen at speedways usually. Corvette C7 pace car off. Blaney, Logano going to lead us to the green flag. It's going to be a 2-stop race if it goes green all the way. Tires were out quick. We could go about 33 to 35 laps on a tank of gas, but only about 29 to 31 laps on tires. We are on the way at Charlotte. Blaney with the race lead, trying for his 2nd crown jewel win this season. Won the Daytona 500 early in the year. And a decent start here on the outside of the racetrack.
You're up top, 3 wide, car inside. You're
No.
up top, 3 wide, inside.
Logano tries it again.
Car inside.
So we're trying around the outside of Kurt Busch there.
Keep high,
Got the money line 4 just ahead. That's Brad Keselowski.
stay high.
Oi, a little lockup with the tires there, just like we had at Atlanta early on.
Wide, car inside. You're up top,
And
3
we're
wide,
getting put into the wall by Ryan Preece.
wide, inside.
Trying to stay out of everyone's way. We somehow do that.
You're up top, 3 wide. You're up top.
Oh my god, how the fuck did I survive that? Okay. Whew.
Keep high,
All the way back
clear.
to dead last. And some damage, but okay. Still 78 laps to go. We can claw this back, but that was Priest just put me into the wall there. For no reason at all. Alright, let's keep our head down. Keep pushing, not how I wanted this early couple of laps here to go, but we can work with that. We have a fast race car. Was 11th quickest in practice. Made some more changes, gave a little more rear end grip. So, yeah.
Car outside.
Should be fine. I think a top 10 still in the cards here today.
Keep low.
Back in the top 30 on lap 8, so it took us 5 laps to overtake 11 cars. In that case, 12 now. Go past McDowell. There's Priest's teammate, the 47, Ricky Stenhouse, battling Daniel Suarez. And that Toyota. Okay, that's a bit of a problem if you have two slow cars ahead of you and you get a much faster car trying to get past them. And Priest is actually just a couple of positions ahead as we move ourselves into P27 right now.
Clear.
Clearing the 47. Oh, Brad actually had a bad run. You can see him just ahead there, the black and green car. He's probably running around 18th or so, I'd say. And battling side by side with Bubba Wallace in the Victory Junction Chevy. We're in the top 20 now, again. So it took us about 20 laps to pass 20 cars. Obviously, they're much faster up here than they are back where we came from, but around the outside of Bubba we go this time. Only one car, that's Christopher Bell, separating me from Brad Keselowski up there in 16th position, 17th position,
Inside.
which we are in now. It's 18th. Ooh, coming close to Keselowski.
Clear.
Clearing Bell, and to the inside of Brad K we go.
Outside.
Not the best run today for him.
Outside.
And clearing him, Bell follows me through. I'm now behind my teammate Cole Custer, who dropped back
Car inside.
from a top 10 starting spot.
Keep high.
Bell now again trying it. Rookie showing why he is a prime candidate to be moving up to Joe Gibbs Racing.
Stay high.
And a prime Rookie of the Year candidate. Around the outside of Custer we go.
Clear.
I don't know if I talked about this, but you can feel and you can see at the bottom of your screen just now. I clicked away from it again, but the right rear tire wears out hella fast, especially I've felt it in practice 18 to 20 laps in. You're gonna feel your car kick out in the back end, even on in the tri-oval and almost on the straightaways. It's gonna get bad. You have to really work the throttle, really be careful with it. But we have a fast race car, I can just reiterate that. I mean, we drove up in 20 laps back into the top 20. We're now behind Bowman and not Austin Dillon, Ty Dillon, excuse me. You got to be careful. You got to start to conserve your tires around lap 20, because otherwise, there's a high chance you're gonna spin. That's Josh Bilicki out of pit lane there, unscheduled pit stop. Probably for something. I don't know, maybe loose or tire going down, something like that. Side by side with again.
Clear.
I'm sorry, it's Ty Dillon. It's not Austin Dillon. I think Austin's running in the top 10. I haven't seen him all day. We tried around the outside of Ty there.
Car inside.
Oh yeah, that works beautifully.
Clear.
Top 15. Hell yeah, and we're looking at top 14 now. Bowman, a Cincinnati Chevy. Trailed me at Bristol in that paint scheme, but didn't quite come close enough to win that race. Bowman moving up the racetrack. Had to get out the gas there. Thought he was going to run me over and run me into the wall. I would have been furious if that had happened.
Inside.
Bowman slow there. We had to get out of the gas for loose condition. But I say thank you very much. 14th. And we're moving quick.
The yellow flag is out.
And a caution.
Race back to the line.
First caution of the day.
In turn 3. Okay, we're under caution. Stay behind the 48 car. We got trouble in turn 4.
Huge puff of smoke as we come around. Take the caution flag.
Keep digging.
There's someone smoking on the racetrack. Don't know who that is. It's a blue car. That looks like Kyle Larson, who's running back in the pack there. It is indeed the man third in points. Severely damaged. Haven't had a look at the replay yet, but we're going to have a look at it right now. And here's cause for caution number 1. Josh Bilicki, the lap car, runs into Daniel Suarez, puts him into the wall. Kyle Larson gets the worst of it there, getting some... Oh, James Davis involved. Suarez up and over 4, 5, 6 times. On board with the 53 of James Davison. They're slowing down. He just misjudged. He thought he was better off going around the outside and just plows into Suarez. That sends him around. Oh! Some more cars there. Timmy Hill, it seems like. Greg Galding into... That's the 77, I think. Oh my god. That's the other reason there. Larson trying down a pit lane. misjudges it. He and Timmy Hill spin. Chastain plows into him. The 0-0 of Quinn Houff gets involved there. And what the fuck was Gray Galding thinking there? The yellow and red car just driving up into the 77. So, huge wreck here on front stretch. On board with Quinn Houff. Oh, he was gonna make it through, but the 77 just pretty much jumps into him, and he comes to a screeching halt there. I mean, that's a huge lick there for the 0-0 and the 77 as well. And on board with Gray Galding, you can see Daniel Schwartz flipping. He knows there's something off. He goes to the apron. And then he just accelerates and plow into Ross Chastain. And down to Rodney Childers and crew we go. It's gonna be my standard phrase from now on, I guess. I've said it, I don't know how many videos in a row.
The pace car in turn 2.
So right side tires go on, left side tires go on, the jack drops.
Go,
We're in. You saw there I did repair the damage because the car was running fine. And why give up track position?
The pace car.
So, oh! Little mess there on pit lane. Saw Logano with some damage. The Benedetto seemed to have run into him. Okay, we gotta let Matty D get past again here. Gonna exit the pit lane, then we're gonna wait for him to go past. Didn't make any adjustments. Okay, Matty D, you can pass, buddy. Come on.
Get ready now. Going green.
The pace car will make his way down the pit lane in a couple of moments. Gibbs 1-2, Busch, Hamlin, Josh Bilicki running 34th. The only car a lap down at the moment. Last car running for the Geico restart zone, and we're back on the way. We even gained some spots during the pit stops. Up to P9. A couple of drivers fell out of the top 10, including Ryan Blaney, who was running up there. Dropped to 13th. A little trouble getting the tires up to temperature there. See, lost a spot to Austin Dillon. That's not an issue. Just gotta... We know the car's fast, especially in the long run. So no worries on that front at the moment. Come to lap 30. And we're running 10th. We've been at the back of the pack. So, more than a successful race at the moment, I'd say, for us. Considering that we got some damage. And that we've been sent to the back, unfortunately, by Ryan Preece. So Alex Bowman now tries to get into 10th spot there. On my inside, but we got the run. We've got the momentum around the outside, defending that spot beautifully now. Dillon tries to go to the inside of Chase Elliott. Got to follow him through there because Josh Bilicki, the slow car, on the outside line, he's going to hold the 9 car up. Even though I don't get the best run out of a turn here, so we'll stay here. Just stay on the inside now. Stay on the inside. Trying to negotiate lap traffic there, obviously. Not my favorite thing to do. And the car's just a little bit loose, it seems like, on the inside of the racetrack. Looser than it is on the top, but now Bilicki will probably make room around the top side, and we're going to just try to send it, but not quite, not quite. He's quick. He's quick there, the draft of Chase Elliott. We're just going to play it safe. Around the outside we try to. He blocks that. Josh, buddy, you're 2 laps down. What are you fighting for? I guess just practicing racing against NASCAR veterans like me, but this time resistance is futile and we're around the lap car. Back to chasing Chase Elliott. Around the inside now, a couple of laps later. On the 9 car for 9th position. We'll squeal there on the inside. We tried around the inside line. So clear and chase. Gives us the room we need to move up the racetrack. Had to get out the gas there because the car was getting a little wobbly. Now Chase trying to get back at us here on the inside line. Which he... At least gets that inside, gets to my quarter panel, but we use the momentum around the outside. That's just superior. And back into P9 we go. Safely this time. Oh, while we're at it, let's get the 3 and the 24. Alright. 3 in 1 lap. I'll take that. On the halfway lap now. Closing in on my teammate Clint Boyer. Just ahead of the car directly ahead of me, Joey Logano, who led this race earlier, but has since, you can see it there on his right side, huge damage. And you will have seen the replay by now, obviously, what had happened there. I just saw it as it happened just right in front of me. Couldn't dissect what happened. Haven't had a look at the replay yet. I don't do that anymore. I just do that after the race. So don't destroy the flow of driving. Caught up to him here. Let's see, can we do it around the outside? Yes, that's what saving the tires the last couple of laps was for. On the outside of Logano. Switching to the inside of Boyer. P6. And now the top 5. There we go. From what was our worst qualifying effort outside of the super speedways, actually. In P18, we're back into a top 5. Chasing down the leaders, Busch, Hamlin, Almirola, and Di Benedetto right now, your top 4. Coming to 30 laps to go, been ripping it around the top side. Ever so slightly driving away from my teammate Clint Boyer behind. And closing in, now within 2 seconds of these top 4. They've been battling a little bit, so that's costing them some time. Hamlin now the leader from Busch, Almirola, and Di Benedetto. And I've had clean air. I've been conserving my... You gotta conserve tires when you're running your top. Ever so slightly. I've been doing that. Right around the top, middle, the top part of the racetrack. Just, you know, trying to find where the rubber is. We're gonna come closer to him this lap. Again, look at the tire state at the moment. You can see the right rear wearing out faster than the right front. And that's what I meant earlier when I said the right rear was gonna wear out. That's another reason why I've been running the top. Also something, you might have noticed I didn't explicitly mention Matt Kenseth running this race in the Roush number 60 car, even though I made a community post about it. That's because I've added him to the roster, but he has apparently failed to qualify. And that's sad, but he's on the roster. But he's not made the field here today, so I guess they will bring the 60 car back sometime to give Matt Kenseth a final race. Sad that he had to DNQ here, as we've come in closer to this group here, right around the top. That's where the grip is. I can just roll into the throttle and stomp on it right at the exit of the corner and just go. That's what I like. Final pit stops of the night are starting. Busch, Almirola throwing it down. We'll stay out one more lap. Didn't think we were going to come in, so didn't prep for that. But no damage repair. 4 tires, no adjustments. Car's running beautifully. As we're going to chill just behind the Benedetto. Just going to go down the pit lane. Nice and easy, nice and slow. Don't want to overdrive it. Don't want to speed.
Keep it under 35.
Under 45 miles an hour. Rodney Childers, my friend. How are you doing, buddy? Coming to you once again for the final time today. I would assume. There's a couple of other cars coming in there. Logano. Brad Keselowski also came in. Bowman, the showman, and Newman runs me into his pit stall. Shit. Okay. That was bad, but alright. 20 laps to go. My teammate Eric Almirola has a half a second lead over Kyle Busch. Denny Hamlin, Clint Boyer, we're 8 seconds out of the lead, so I don't think we're going to close in on him. We only lost one spot there. We were in 4th when we came down to pit lane. Lost huge amounts of time, obviously, with the Newman incident, but, you know, still in the top 5, so not a lot is lost. Brad Keselowski, actually, I don't know where he's running. He's not running top 20. He's running 23rd. All right. I'll take a bad run from him. As we're closing in on my teammate Clint Boyer, trying to become the 2nd best Stewart-Haas car, at least, today. Actually, just ran my... No, I didn't. But a couple of laps ago, I ran my fastest lap, which is nice. I'm pushing it a little bit. Obviously, I wanted to make up the time. I lost on pit lane there. And I've been able to do that quite well. So, yeah, 18 to go. That's the wrong button. We'll go to that menu. Almirola about a 2nd cleared of Busch now. It'd be nice to see him win. As we get the run on Clint. Bada boom, bada bing. Oh, Matthew Benedetto just came out of pit lane. Did he have some issues? He apparently had, as we are clear. Back into 4th place we go. Next car to pass is Hamlin, who is 3 seconds ahead. Close the gap to Hamlin. Only less than a second now between him and me, and we're closing in fast. I think we're the... I would even go as far as to say we're the fastest race car on track right now. Eric is obviously leading, and he's pulled out a huge gap on Kyle Busch. Having the run we need for 3rd place on Denny Hamlin, still winless this season. And there we go. Absolute beautiful job there. Now Kyle Busch, who has beaten us a couple of weeks ago at Dover by the narrowest of margins. 0.02 seconds. I don't know, did these guys only take 2 tires, or what's wrong with them? Because they seem slower than they were on the run after the caution flag. I didn't do any adjustments. I actually wouldn't be surprised if they only took 2 tires, because they were quite far ahead, even though I just lost a couple of seconds to Newman. They were really far ahead, so I'm guessing they might have just taken 2. Maybe my teammate has taken 4 tires. One of 2 Gibbs cars there, Busch and Hamlin. And only taken 2. That's a possibility. As we go around into a Stewart-Haas Racing 1-2 led by Eric Almirola. I mean, that pass was too easy. 10 to go, up to 2nd. The pass was too easy. I'm guessing they only took 2 tires and I took 4. That's why I've been so fast. Well, I'm not complaining, you know. I'm not complaining. Closing in on Almirola, and he probably only took 2 tires as well, because he is slowing down as well. So if I keep my head down, keep pushing the way I was the last couple laps, and that's changing everything. That's changing everything. Caution is out, and there's some smoke. That's going to be 1 restart, and that's eliminating any advantage my teammate just had. And caution number 2, Brad Keselowski, frustrated with his 22nd run, runs the 15 of Brennan Poole into the wall and runs himself into the wall. That's frustration's taken over there with Brad Keselowski, chasing a championship here, and Poole gets the worst of it.
Get ready now, going green.
Gonna take the green flag with 5 laps to go, 5 laps to determine the Coca-Cola 600. Pace cars off. Eric Almirola drove out a bit of a lead, and now he has to defend from me. The fastest car on the racetrack on the last run. Green flag is out, and I do the same mistake as I did at Dover. I spin the wheels on the restart. I'm just a bit too... I don't know. Cold tires, we're dropping fast. Out of lead contention. Out of a top 5 even, almost. Battling for 4th place rather, with Austin Dillon. 3rd is Clint Boyer, we got that. So we net lost 1 spot. Actually 2 now, we restarted 2nd. And Almirola able to drive away. Let's try the outside. Got a bit loose there. Trying against my teammate for 3rd. 4 laps to go, okay. I think I start to overdrive it now. I don't want to do that. Alright, we're in third now. We got 3 laps to go. 2 laps, 2 guys to catch to try to win this race now. Let's see. Closing in on Kyle Busch. Look at the state of the tires. Yeah, it's, you know, it's worn out. The right rear, it's starting to show its age. We're gonna see what we can do. Coming to 2 laps to go. 2 more laps to try to make something happen here. Or we could finish second for a 3rd straight week.
Still there.
Around the outside of Busch. Good run. Really good exit here. Okay, come on, come on, come on. Gotta get around the Benedetto, the lap car. Got 1 more shot, 5 more turns to do it now. We are the fastest race car on the track. White flag in the air. Can Eric, my teammate in the 10, drive this home? Or will be able to be the closer again? Kevin Harvick's nickname. We throw it into 1 and 2. I want to get around the outside of the Benedetto on that turn. Yes, we do that. Next car is the leader, Almirola. Harvick, the closer, in 2nd spot. I think I misjudged the corner there slightly.
Clear.
Out of 4, can we do it? Give my teammate a little shove, and it's going to be another photo finish. And we come home 2nd again.
There's the flag. It's over.
You've got to be kidding me.
Good job, buddy.
2 photo finishes in 3 weeks, and we come home 2nd for a 3rd straight week. Oh my lord. Busch finishes 3rd. Boyer 4th. Dillon top 5. Chase Elliott, Denny Hamlin, Bubba Wallace, Kurt Busch, Eric Jones. And for the 2nd straight week, 3rd straight week, we finish 2nd as they come into the pits. Alright. And the 2nd photo finish in 3 weeks. Gotta be 2nd. Well, and there we have it. 10th top 5 this season, 11th top 10. 118 points. The difference now to Keselowski, Bowman, Blaney, Busch, your top 5. Larson drops to 6th with his DNF, their first DNF of the season. Logano, Truex, Dillon, and Kurt Busch rounding out the top 10. Eric Almirola sitting in 15th. But he's got that first win that he's been chasing this season. We had 3 straight 3rd place finishes. We had 2 straight 4th place finishes. And now 2 straight 2nd place finishes, and it's been 2 of those runner-ups have been in the most dramatic style. So maybe Kansas City, the Superstar Batteries 400 up next, hopefully hold a better result. I sincerely hope it does. You'll see. You'll find out next week. I mean, you can win these championships with consistency. We've been showing that so far, apart from the play tracks, but I kind of want to win as well. Because Harvick won 9 times in that season in real life, and it's kind of a bit of a goal to win, you know, somewhere between 8 to 10 races. But I gotta win them, you know, not finish 2nd. So anyway, if you enjoyed this episode, I surely have. Leave a like, subscribe, see you all next time. Have a good one, and goodbye.